everyone, this is Lana with Lana Belana Design and welcome. Last night I experimented a little bit and I created this fun card. Now it might seem that this card is a little bit complicated, but rest assured it isn't. And in today's video I will show you how I made this card and where the actual inspiration for it came from. This video features mostly Altenew products, and the reason for it, it's not just because I love Altenew and I use their products often, but because I have recently joined the Altenew Educator Certification Program, or short AECP. And today's video is a part of a blog hop where all the participants will be casing each other. Now, casing is short for copy and share everything, but that doesn't mean that I will be copying someone else's design, but finding an inspiration and creating something new. The person that I will be casing today is Neha Aggarwal. Now, Neha, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. And if not, I truly apologize and please feel free to correct me. Now, this here is Neha's blog and she created all these beautiful cards. As you can see, she is really talented. But there's one card that stood out, and this is the card. And I absolutely love the color scheme on this one. And this is going to be my card inspiration for today. For the purpose of this video, I have already pre-cut all my designs here. So all that is left for me to do is just put it together. First, let me show you what I am going to be using today. So this is the first die set that I'm going to use. This is a Craft Flower Dahlia die set. That's this flower. And for the background, I am going to use these two awesome layering dies. Now you can use these dies separately. They are sold individually or in a set. So you can use either or. Okay, so let's begin. The first thing that I am going to do here, I'm just gonna move this aside, is I'm gonna use my score pal here. I already pre-cut this paper. This is Neenah Classic Crest Solar White, 110-pound cardstock, and I am just going to score it right in the middle at 4 1/4 of an inch. And this is going to create my card base, which is an A2 card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Next thing, what I'm gonna do is glue these two die cuts onto my card base. For this, I'm gonna use Art Glitter Glue. I love this glue. It is an awesome liquid adhesive. It is super strong and it dries fast. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of glue. It doesn't have to be a lot. I'm not gonna add too much of a glue, just here and there. Okay, that's enough. And I'm just gonna simply glue my die cut right directly on it. Next, I'm gonna do the same with the second die, just like so. For this, you can also use spray adhesive if you do not like to use liquid adhesive and you find it a little more tedious, but whatever honestly works for you. Okay, here and there. Okay, and that is going on top of this. And our card base, or as I like to call it, face, is done here. I'm gonna put this aside and move to a next step. I am going to use my Altenew silicone mat. This is a wonderful mat for ink blending and watercoloring. Also, it's great for your heat embossing. It is a great mat. I really recommend it. So if you don't have one, you gotta order it. It is a total and absolute essential in your craft room. I guarantee you that. Okay, so I'm just going to separate my dies. This is going to be the bottom layer, and this is a medium layer. And for these, I'm going to use Altenew Die Inks, Pure Graphite, and Dark Night. Pure Graphite is a little bit darker, so I'm going to use that for my bottom layer. Okay, I'm going to move these. I'm going to put my die cuts here. And for this, I'm going to use Altenew, blending brushes. Now they have big and a small brush. I like to use the big brush. This is my brush for grays. All I'm gonna do is apply that ink directly on my brush, like so, and simply blend. As you can see, this is like really, really easy to do. Okay. Next, I'm gonna put these little die cuts, and I'm gonna use Dark Night for this. Let me just move you a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Same thing, apply that ink on my brush and just simply color. It is a little bit different. It's a different, totally different shade of gray. It has, as you can see, it has a little bit of blue in it. That's it. My die cuts are done. I think what I want to do is add a little bit more of that dark gray here, this pure graphite. I would really like to add a little more here. Just to darken this up. Okay. That is done. I'm just gonna put these guys away. Clean up my mat. Now, as you can see, this mat cleans so well. I love this mat. I really recommend it, guys. Okay. Next, I am going to glue my die cuts together. I'm just applying that glue all over my die cut, pardon. And just simply gluing it on top of each other. And that's how you layer it. Okay, let me just do this real quick here. All right. Next, I'm gonna take this layer, and this layer I did cut from a black cardstock. I found it the easiest way, the easiest and the fastest way to actually achieve this look is by adding a black cardstock rather than coloring myself. Okay. And this goes right on top, like so. Okay. Next are my leaves. Here we go. As you can see, it's a really, really easy card to put together. Nothing too complicated here. So I hope. There it is. Okay. Don't worry about this glue. This is gonna dry clear. Here we go. Oops. All right. And layer it there. Like so. Next thing, I am just going to put my flowers, or my flower, and the leaves together. So I'm gonna take this, put the glue on. I think goes, I'm gonna put it right here, like so. And then this one, can go right here. And now my flower, like so. And now it is time for a sentiment. I have a bunch of these that I pre-made, and I'm gonna use my XO. So, because this, you can use this, this is a universal sentiment, honestly. I think I can use it for any occasion. That's the reason why I picked this sentiment, and I'm just gonna put it right here. A little bit lower, and that's it. My card is done. See? That was really, really super fun and easy thing to do. I hope you liked today's video. I hope you liked what I created. And I hope you like my inspiration. I love this. I really like how this card turned out. Next person in this blog hop is Neha Aggarwal. And please go check it out. See what she has to do, what she created, and what she's going to do. And because she's going to be featuring my products and my design, and I'm curious to see what she's going to come up with. Thank you guys so much for watching. All the stuff that I used are linked down below in this video. Like, subscribe, share, all the above. Thank you again, and see you soon. Bye.